mail call day. I just got this package from Peddler's Post in Bolivar, Missouri. Rob's a good guy down there. They have some really fun things. If you ever got a Friday night and you're bored, you want to spend some money, he goes around his shop and shows all the stuff that's there. And if you like Joe's, he's got 25th anniversary. He's got Real American here. He's got classified, all kinds of stuff. And honestly, when I have trouble finding something, I ask him, and he actually can find it sometimes too. So really nice dude, really fun time. But he was having one of those Friday night sales, and I maybe had been drinking a bit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get myself some Real American Hero ones. This obviously no classifieds in here, unless I got loose ones. He does have those too, which I'll probably get eventually. Because do I really need Scarlet, the early Scarlet with her box? Probably not. Just to have her would be good enough. But the thing is, I like the store. I like the guy. I've talked to him. And that's the thing I love going to the shops and like getting to meet the owners and talking and hearing their stories, because it makes it more fun when I order things or when I get things, because there's a story behind it and all the things with Rob and you know his time and everything, and it's just a fun experience to kind of like learn about the people that are there and have a good time when you're there and talk to them. So it's a nice thing. And so I'm really excited, especially to go there this summer. We're going to film our Your Local Toy Shop videos we've been doing. We're going to be filming there, and hopefully I'll be there on the day when it does a live so I can hop on with that too. But I picked up some Real American Hero ones. So let's see what we got. Oh, I know what I got. Let's see if you'll know what I got. So first up, woo! I got a bag of loose guys because he had a bunch of loose ones available to ship. So I've got myself Shockwave, which I forgot I had him, so I actually bought him at Thrillsville at Eversville, Illinois as well. That's really important. Make sure you keep your Action 401 list of the characters you have with you, so you don't buy things you already have. So there's one. I've got him down there. Now, another thing is I got Mercer. And Mercer was after my time when I was a kid, but I know Mercer's now coming to Classify with a 2-pack with Sergeant Slaughter. And I'm like, all right, I need to get him so I can compare the two. And he was, like I said, after my time, but cool guy to have. So we got that. And look, these guys are standing up well. I don't know if you can see it on the screen there very well. Hopefully they'll show up here. We have that. Next up, this is one that I always thought was cool. Alley Viper. And look, still has his little hood or his face mask up on there too. So you got those guys there. And we've got their gear. Okay, I got the completed ones. So here's the fun part. Trying to figure out whose is whose with which things. So first off, the little backpack. That's Mercer. We got his. And Mercer just runs around with his pistol. So he's got that, right? We've got that one taken care of. So boom, we've got him ready to rock and roll. I will say it's a lot easier to get the Real American Hero ones to stand up on these things than the other ones. Shockwave. Oh, look. He's got a submachine gun and actually has the arm thing on it too, which is nice. I can get in there and not break any thumbs, because you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. If you're watching these things, you know what it's like. Especially when you find them after years. You're like, I hope it doesn't fall apart. Oh, and check it out. He's got his backpack. And whoosh, he's got his knife. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Right? So, got that. Boom. Get this in there for you. So I can put that in there. All right. Nice. Very nice. I'm very happy with this. I'll have to redo my Shockwave video because I have one where he doesn't have all the stuff. And then we got the Alley Viper, the backpack, which has, you know, there's a gun on there, which in Classify you actually get that gun, but here it just sits on his back. So you have that. He's got his main weapon, which we know and love. Go in there. And then what makes him the Alley Viper, the shield for crowd control. Got that. A little bit harder to get that to go just right, but we've got those things there. I've got these bad boys all together. So those three. But, like I said, I may have had more than a drink or two when I was ordering. So, I believe there's a little bit more in here. Oh, yes. For one, he sent me a dum-dum because I'm a dum-dum because I probably was drinking too much. Like, let's order more. So, I got a little dum-dum there. That was very nice of him. And then, yes. File card for Crazy Legs and Frag Viper. And the thing is, the Frag Viper, I didn't even know about the Frag Viper really until, because it was after my time as a collector. As a collector, as a kid. You know, so it was funny. I saw him and I was like, people were rumoring about him coming to class. I'm like, dude, that's actually a pretty cool character. Like, that looks pretty nice. And I'll be honest with you. He looks pretty nice. And look how tight he is. Oh my god. I wish my body was that tight. Dang. We got that there. See, they had all these grippy things that came in later, you know, like Storm Shadows and stuff, like version 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever. And I always try to get these to hook on. It's always difficult. So anyway, Frag Viper. I'm obviously having a tough time getting this bad boy on his little launcher thing there, but he's got his backpack with the grenades, you know, because you need to have the grenades for it. Has the little core that goes through it, and you know, he's like kind of like, oh well, the hose here gives it the power to shoot out. Sadly, it does not have the big hose here that like shoots the grenades through, so that kind of sucks there. But got his little thrower on there for you. So the second bag has Frag Viper and Crazy Legs. And Crazy Legs, hey, I got his file card too, so I can't complain there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is probably in the way, so you can't see the here. I'll put the guys up higher so you can see him. So I feel like you can't see him right there. So I'm gonna bring our little snake eyes and timber, help them be helpful. Of course, now it's harder to put them on unflat surfaces to stand. Need to get them kind of put together. What's cool is the Frag Viper, though the back, there's these grenades on here. You can only take the grenades off of his backpack and put them back on. So it's kind of like, oh, you can throw them out of his little hook thing here. So that's kind of cool. He does have his extra weapon, because, you know, if grenades aren't enough, he does have his own little machine gun there to take care of things. And this guy, get that in there. But unfortunately, I do not have the big hose here that goes from the hose into his the grenade launcher thing, so that kind of sucks. But for the rest of them, pretty cool. But I'll get this on and I'll put that in the pictures, but I'll put this here so he's joining the crew. There we got our Frag Viper there for us. And then we've got Crazy Legs, and what's cool, has the backpack. They're all attached to it. It's not ripped up or anything, so that's cool. Again, yo, shout out to Peddler's Post, because all these guys are very firm. Like, I can be able to pose them without their arms falling down, so that's really cool. So nice little pickup of 5 figures. We got Mercer back here and Shockwave back here. In the front row, we got Crazy Legs, who's, you know, I do have Crazy Legs. Here, I'll show you. So kind of like comparing them, you know, I do have Crazy Legs, his Night Force one from the Dragonfly. So you can see it looks pretty similar. I like how it has the fold out for the gun there too. So that's pretty cool. They have the red hat, the red backpack on the classified one to kind of give you an idea what's there. Like, you can see what they're going to do when they make a mainline version of Crazy Legs. So he's pretty cool. And then the Alley Viper, honestly, the Alley Viper, both of them, like, they actually made the colors pop. That's one thing is, like, come on, the blowtorch they made for the mainland classified. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but they updated it and made it more muted tones. Yeah, so that's when you can do retro, so you can do the super colors. I appreciate that this Alley Viper with the super orange is the one we have in classified. It's just the same thing, which is really cool. And so you have that, so that's nice. And I got a Dum Dum as well. So that was kind of a cool stuff. I appreciate all their effort in there. Oh, wait. There's one more. Oh my God, I was drunk, because I don't know which one of this one is. Because these ones I remembered, I actually have it in my notes. You bought that, don't buy them again, because I didn't buy too well. So what do we have? Let's see, what do we have in this one? Oh, snap. I must have been classified heavy, because I've got Darklon, Darklon's in here, Saw Viper's in here, and we have Crystal Ball as well. So, dude, I went a little crazy on this one. There was a few more whiskeys, I guess, than I thought. So, yeah, this is a nice thing. Actually, I think they put 2 purchases together. I think that's what it is, because I was like, what the heck? But here, let me get these guys out, and then I can put them together with the insane amount of stuff. Now, first off, we'll do Crystal Ball, and I'll give this to Classified. I have a video coming out, the 5 best glow-ups of Classified, and the glow-up of Classified from this to what they have for him now in Classified, what's coming out, is amazing. Because I remember seeing Crystal Ball when I was a kid going, why would I want a middle-aged dude? Now there's me, a middle-aged dude, buying characters that like middle-aged dudes out there. And so there's that Crystal Ball that's funny. And then we've got Darklon. And Darklon has his, I will give it to him. I mean, depends how you want to hold his gun, but that gun is insane. And when I see him up close in the classified, like when I see him like this in the Real American Hero version versus the classified, I'm like, oh my God, they did do it exactly like that. And it really does look like if you let a little kid choose the color scheme, that's the color scheme they'd pick, which is kind of funny. So you have that. And then we've got our Saw Viper here. It was funny. I get this. This is the Saw Viper's gun. When it came out, I thought they sent me a gun from like a classified figure. I feel that that's a little silly when it comes to the size of the weapon. Now, we do have a little more stuff here, which I'll put those in when I show them all off. But yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to stand with the Saw Viper with this. That's insane. So yeah, there's my mail haul from Peddler's Post in Bolivar, Missouri. We got Darklon, Crystal Ball, Saw Viper, Frag Viper, Alley Viper, Crazy Legs, Mercer, and Shockwave. And they're all in great condition. Like, that is an awesome pickup. So I recommend you want to buy stuff from them. They do a fantastic job. Friday nights do a live on Facebook to grab stuff. But yeah, dude, I'm pumped. And I need to make sure next time I start drinking on a Friday night, I do not have my wallet anywhere near me, because this got a little out of hand. All right, so what are some of the kind of orders you've gotten, or when you've done mail things that have been a really nice surprise? Because I was expecting Crazy Legs, Alley Viper, Frag Viper, Shockwave, and Mercer, and the other three per prize that are in there. So let us know what your mail calls. If you had some surprises over the years, let us know in the comments below. And where do you like to order from? Because I like to know places. Like, I like Peddler's Post. It's very good. I like to order from them. I'm going to go to the shop this summer to check it out because they're very friendly and they'll help you find stuff. And so it's kind of cool. But let us know, and I'll say bye from here in my office in my new, huge, extra large collection of new GI Joe Real American Heroes. Bye. Oh, and a dum-dum. And this.